there could be a possible election. It seems that it's the consensus that there's going to be an election soon.
I know I was reading Brian Lilly. He had quoted sort of this leaked statement that they're looking at March 16th as the day that an election is called, with voting just after Easter. So Easter Monday is on April 21st. That means we'd likely be heading to the polls April 22nd, which brings us to 38 days of a writ period. So interestingly, also, there's a by-election called for Halifax for April 14th. Now, this riding has been open for a while, and Trudeau waited to the very last possible moment that he was allowed to call for a by-election. So he did call for one. But if the writ drops in the general election, then that by-election will just be rolled into the general election and won't happen at all. So I would believe that we are definitely going to be going into an election this month.
Well, if the Liberals were as smart as they think they are, they would call an election as soon as humanly possible, because this is the most seats they're going to get. And I'm not going to claim that the Conservatives are doing things right. I think there's some mistakes being made, but that's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But that stuff will end up rectifying itself over time. So the longer they wait, the longer they're giving the Conservatives an opportunity to regain the lead, right? Because the polling has been terrible.
Yes.
So, anyway, that's probably one of the areas I think you and I are just going to avoid, because certainly I feel like I just want to not believe that it's happening, but it's our reality, and we got to keep pushing. And that kind of leads us to, well, with all this political stuff that we talked about, the what now part is we need to pull out all the stops. And I think for some people, they need to hold their nose, especially if you are a single issue voter, sort of like me, because that single issue, the firearms issue itself, it's symbolic to every other aspect of Canadian life. If you can't trust your citizens, vetted citizens, right? And we're not saying no regulation, but if you can't trust your citizens with guns, there's probably a problem somewhere. I think the message I'm trying to pull out of myself is there's a lot of different political issues happening right now. We cannot afford to get divided. We cannot afford to let what the Liberals are doing actually work. And we got to stay united, and we got to keep pushing forward, because, there's really only one play that can actually get us our stuff back. Everyone knows what that is. So we just got to keep determined, keep your eye on the prize, keep your mind on the mission. The mission is the most important thing. And then after we end up accomplishing our mission, then we can look at things differently and make corrections where we need to. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the best way to put all this stuff, but I'm feeling that pressure too.
Yeah. And I'm going to talk later on about some stuff that individual people can do. You're not helpless. There's all kinds of stuff we can do. And it's going to be all hands on deck. Everyone working towards the same goal.
If you're not subscribed, please do that. The notification bell is great. Yeah, if you want to be notified when we do a new video, great. If you don't, that's okay too. But if you can subscribe, that would be awesome. I'd really like to see us get to 100,000 subscribers, which would be good. Okay, that's it. Thanks everyone. Take care, and we will see you soon.